Okay, so this is the third video of biomechanics of resistant exercises. So the third is isokinetic, basically meaning same velocity. So the same velocity could be something as simple as a stationary bike to where you're actually moving at the same speed. You can create some of it on your own by actually going through the same speed of a, let's say even a push-up or an arm curl. The true isokinetic though was, and I can't remember the guy's name, but it was designed in the 60s, and it was an actual machine that did force you to go through the same speed, but what it did was, because your primary movers are third lever, which we've talked about before in these videos, it actually gave you less resistance on your weaker point of your range of motion, more increased load on your strongest point of your range of motion, and then back into a weak again, and it gave you a little bit less. So you had maximum force potential out of that muscle through the entire range of motion. There is not a way to do that in any other ones of these, really, truly. I mean, there's close, but it's a pretty expensive machine. I'm not even sure how many. You won't find it at a gym, minus like your basic stationary bike. But that particular one where it gives you less and more as you go through, you know, there's a different variable, which we'll talk about, is similar, but it's not exactly the same. So isokinetic again, same velocity. You can create some of it, and it's tough. You know, we'll do tempo sets, right, of a 3-1-1 tempo, to where you'll actually be going slower on your tempo, and your goal is not to go 1 second, 2, 3. You know, your goal is to do like basically 1, 2, 3, hold, up for 1, you know, to basically keep the same velocity. And of course that muscle tension is consistent, and it's more muscle tension, so you get a lot more out of it. So those are all good ways so far. These three are great ways to change up your workouts.